Good evening and welcome to another edition of Friday Night Lights presented by the Allegheny Health Network and St. Vincent. I'm Jay Pushkar, he's Mike Fenner, and we'll hear from Tom Decker shortly. And Mike, the rivalries continue this week, and it was a big one in Region 6.
Yeah, no doubt, Jay. Both Fairview and Girard made the playoffs last fall. The Tigers winning the head-to-head matchup 28-6, but the Yellow Jackets were after revenge on their home field. Let's head there. Fairview Tigers leading at 14-6 at Battles Memorial Field at the half. Pick it up in the third. Fairview fumbles on its first possession of the quarter. Girard cashes in. Todd Essman into the end zone. 14-12 Fairview lead. Tigers trying to get it going on the ground once again. It's Eli Larson going off guard into the end zone. 27-12 lead as the Tigers would score twice, and they're in complete control. Right late in the third, well, Girard trying to mount the comeback. It's Essman taking off 26 yards to pay dirt. 27-20 after he scores on a two-point conversion. Then Girard, the quarterback, able to improvise. Austin Barrett, the junior, takes off, reverses his field. He gone. 39-yard touchdown with less than 3 minutes to play. 27-26, and Girard going for two in the lead. But the Fairview defense stifling the Yellow Jackets. Larson and company get the stop. And then with no timeouts left for Girard, less than 2.5 to play, Fairview just needs to pick up a first down to ice it, and they do. Larson over 100 yards, and none bigger on the first down pickup than that one. The Tigers win a Region 6 Classic. Your final, Fairview 27, Girard 26.
I just was impressed. You know, Friday Night Lights, it's all about a backyard brawl. I think the stands got their money's worth tonight, and proud of our boys winning at the end.
We stuck through it, you know. We're a big family. We fought together, and that's what won this game, man. We didn't give up towards the end when we got them on that two-point conversion, man. That's what won the game for us.
Our line is just, they play both sides of the ball all game long. They don't get a break. They block as best they can every single play. I'm just thankful that they block for me and they block for my running back.
On the Lewis Fitness and Performance scoreboard, it's Fairview, a winner 27-26. Over 100 yards rushing for both Larson and Burge, each scoring 2 touchdowns as the Tigers take care of Girard by 1.
Mike, what a way to start the show, and what a start for Cathedral Prep running back Luke Sittinger in Week 1. 5 rushing touchdowns and a win over Clarkson North.
And a week after getting revenge on Clarkson North, the Ramblers welcomed another team they faced in 2018 to Dollinger Field.
And let's head out to Dollinger Field. Opening drive for the Ramblers as they looked sharp yet again. Already at midfield, Colin Johnson bursts up the middle. This play covers 15 yards and another Rambler first down. Same drive, it's that man, Luke Sittinger. Gets the carry, goes up the middle, scores pretty much with ease, and it was a 7-0 Ramblers advantage. Cathedral Prep's defense also solid. Mike Lupo coming in and recording the sack. They were stingy from the start. West Toronto forced to punt after that series. On the next Ramblers possession, Johnson connects with Jack Odekoven for a first down play, taking it inside the 20 down to the 16-yard line. A few plays later, Johnson, with time in the pocket, finds Jalen Carson on the slant pattern and the touchdown. Prep leading 14-0 at that point. They pound West Toronto Prep. The final score in this one, 47-12.
How about we head out to Youngstown, Ohio? The 1-0 McDowell Trojans taking on Boardman in the Youngstown area. And early in the action, quarterback Chris Yukno airing it out, finds Darius Wall, and he does the rest here. Get off me, he says. Breaks a couple of tackles. Trojans on the board. Later in the half, more from McDowell, more from Chris Yukno, calling his own number here. Takes off on the quarterback keeper, and that's a good option because he keeps it himself and scores. Long touchdown run here for the Trojans as McDowell cruises to 2-0. They win 41-7 over Boardman.
A great one over at Gannon University on a gorgeous night for high school football. The home opener, quote, for the Erie Royals as they took on Austintown Fitch. Late first half, Carlos Walters knocks down a 35-yard field goal. Austintown Fitch led 13-0 at the break. And then here comes the special teams play. Devion Hansbrew initially bobbled the ball, and then how many times do we see it? The miscue turning into pay dirt. This one going 78 yards to the house. Point after failed, but Erie High was on the board and trailed 13-6. Next series for Austintown. Nate Leskovac calls his number, covers 15 yards, and into the red zone. A few plays later, Leskovac finds the end zone, point after was good. Austintown Fitch would pull away late in this one as both offenses really got going in the second half. They go on to beat Erie High 48-26.
Another home opener, this one at Linden Field with Jim Wells, Jenner McLean, Lancers entertaining Dubois in Region 7 action. Beavers getting on the board first with the aerial attack working here, going over the middle, and that touchdown pass makes it 6-0 for the visitors early, but McLean just getting it started. They march right down the field. First, it's Matty Lehan back to pass, going long, looking for Ben Lipinski. And this is a good hookup, 35 yards to get inside the 20 for McLean. A few plays later, it's Jared Ivorone Campbell scoring one of 2 touchdowns on the night for McLean, 7-6 GM. More McLean. How about Ben Howe Jones? We didn't forget how good he was. 13-6 and a 5-yard touchdown plunge there. One more time, Ben Howe Jones, how you doing? 56 yards and gone. He had 18 carries, 229 yards and 4 scores. McLean wins 39-12.
Meanwhile, over in Waterford, the Fort LaBeouf Bison debuting their new field turf as they hosted Warren at Carm Benito Field. Will pick things up in the second half of play. Bison nursing a 9-8 lead. Jack Rimpa breaks loose. Watch out. Here he comes. He's going to cover 38 yards before getting tripped up at the Warren 11-yard line. And you got to reward him after that great run. Bison do so as Rimpa powers his way through the line and scores. LaBeouf up 16-8. LaBeouf's ground game would be tough to handle as well throughout this night. This time it's Ben Turry rumbling in from 20 yards out, tiptoes on that near sideline, stays in bounds, gets in, and the Bison were up 23-8. And now it's one of those things where the Bison go on and win convincingly. And we'll now toss it over to our second team member. There you see it. The Bison win at 37-8. Now we'll send it over to our third member, Mr. Tom Decker.
Hey, thanks a lot, Jay. The defending Region 6 champs were upset in Week 1, but Mercier's Prep was looking to bounce back in a big way against the Corey Beavers, who always seem to play them tough each and every year. Let's head out to Saxon Stadium and pick things up in the first. Corey's first possession here, it's going to be Landon Weiss. Look at this, popping his way outside, eating up a good chunk of yards here. Finally dragged down out of bounds to pick up the first down. Beavers, though, trying their luck in the air. Nathan Lesher, his pass gets picked off. That's Nate Helsley with the interception. He finally brought down, putting the Lakers in some good field position. Then how about Steve Smith? Mr. Do-It-Everything? Well, he happens to cough the ball up right there. Corey is there to land on it, and they're taking over, and they would capitalize. This would be another big run by Weiss as he goes in. He fumbled before the goal line. They said he crossed the goal line, gave him the touchdown. Corey would lead early in this one, but it would be all Lakers in the second half. They scored 21 unanswered, and they take this one 21-13. Coming off a win in the Battle of the Bridge in Week 1, Harbor Creek hosting Seneca this evening, and the Huskies out to a 44-0 lead in the second quarter and looking for more. Tyler Charlton, tough run up the gut to pick up the first down. Then check out this run by Dylan Fedak. Count the number of people that miss him or bounce off of him. Everybody but Isaac Pasamonte, who's going to force the fumble. Heartbreaking there. Seneca there to pick it up. Unfortunately, they couldn't do anything with it, and they would turn it over. And again, Dylan Fedak here showing that the Huskies can get it done with multiple people on the ground. He gets knocked out. They would actually run out the clock in the first half instead of scoring again, and they'd go on to take this one 50-7. Out in Northeast, head coach Sean Humes, Great Pickers hosting Brian Baldwin in Titusville. Pickers up 14-0 in the third. Titusville on the comeback, though, and Charles Nicholson, he is bullying his way into the end zone. That would make it 14-6. Next Titusville possession, more of the same. This time Nicholson looks like he's done. I don't think so. Pops outside. This would make it 14-12 Northeast. Pickers, though, unfazed. They're going to get it done through the air. Kalen Schreckla, he's going to hit Dylan Sayers. Sayers, he can break some tackles himself. He goes the distance. This one would actually go to overtime, and the Rockets would come away with the win here. 28-27. Gentlemen, that's it for me. Let's send it back to you.
More from Erie County. Union City and Eisenhower each looking for bounce-back wins in week number 2. Logan Kesslering, short TD run, 6-0 Bears. And that home squad offense, boy, they got going early, and they were a tough machine to stop. This time on the quarterback keeper, able to find Pater one more time. And Union City goes on to win big on their home field. Your final score, 42-13.
What a start to the season for the Meadville Bulldogs after a convincing 42-20 win over Mercier's Prep in Week 1.
Yeah, and it was all about Ray Collins' team as they gone from 0-9 last year. They start the season 1-0, but now the big test in week number 2 was against a familiar foe.
No doubt about it, the Bulldogs taking on Packold's Conneaut area Eagles. Cash and mash, third quarter, Cash up 22-0. Meadville's Hayden Parks with a big run here for the Bulldogs as Meadville tries to get into Eagle territory. And then it's Chandler Edwards going to find room around the outside. He's heading for the end zone. And the Dogs would cap off the drive with the Landon Beck touchdown because he didn't quite make it. So Cash would take this one, however, 40-7. Sorry, Eagles.
Well, still to come on Friday Night Lights. We'll continue our way into Crawford County with much more action on the gridiron.
Hit a few more stops, including an interesting matchup between Congleton and Maplewood. So much more coming up next. Believe us, it's coming.